Yesterday, we learned to speak with clarity. Today, we're going to build the framework that keeps clarity alive. Welcome back to the rest stop. And take a breath, because this one might hit home a little bit. Governance. That word sounds cold, doesn't it? Like rules, bylaws, procedures, and paperwork. But here's the truth. Governance is what keeps good intentions from collapsing under pressure. Without structure, even the most passionate teams end up exhausted and divided. And right now, too many fine arts programs are running on emotion instead of order. Governance isn't about control, it's about stability. It's what gives every volunteer, every parent, every staff member the peace of knowing how decisions are made and why. You can love your kids, your program, your community with everything you have. But without a framework, your passion will eat itself alive. You've seen it happen. Meetings that spiral because no one knows who gets the final say. Budgets that vanish because procedures are unclear. Hurt feelings because boundaries weren't set early. That's not bad people. That's bad structure. When governance is weak, people start trying to fill the vacuum with emotion. And emotion, while beautiful, is not built to carry the weight of an organization. Strong governance is like a well-built stage. You don't notice it when it's done right, but you do feel its strength under your feet. It's the agenda that keeps meetings from running 2 hours too long. It's the treasurer who follows process instead of panic. It's the board that respects roles, even when they disagree. When order is clear, people feel safe. And when people feel safe, they contribute freely. That's the heartbeat of a healthy culture. You want calm? Create structure. You want teamwork? Define boundaries. You want consistency? Document everything. Governance doesn't kill creativity. It protects it. So here's your rebuild challenge. Before your next meeting or rehearsal, take a quiet moment to ask yourself, what's one area of our program that feels chaotic right now, and what simple process could bring calm? It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's how you track receipts. Maybe it's who runs rehearsal dinner signups. Maybe it's how decisions get communicated. Start there. Write it down and share it loud. You don't need a full constitution to bring order. You just need a few consistent habits that protect everyone's time and trust. And if someone rolls their eyes and says, "We don't need all that formality," just smile and remember, formality is what keeps friendships intact when tension shows up. Look, I see you. The one who stepped up when no one else did, the one who's juggling policy, receipts, kids, and coffee. I know you didn't ask for politics that come with leadership, but you took the role anyway because you care. I see how you wrestle with being the calm voice in a room full of noise, how you feel like the grown-up at the table when everyone else is tired and frustrated. You're doing sacred work, even if it doesn't feel like it. You're building trust in an environment that's forgotten how much that matters. And that starts with the quiet dignity of doing things the right way, even when no one's watching. That's governance at its purest. Not control, but consistency. Tomorrow, we'll talk about volunteers. The humans inside this structure, because governance is the frame, but your volunteers are the heartbeat. And you'll see how the two connect. Structure gives volunteers safety. Safety gives them freedom, and freedom gives them joy. And that joy gives your culture life again. But for today, hold on to this. Order brings calm. Calm builds trust. And that trust creates progress. So finish that coffee, pull out your notebook, and write one thing down that can make your team's life simpler. That's leadership. That's governance. And that's how we rebuild. One morning, one habit, one rest stop at a time.